This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. Want to learn how to make Crypto in Crypto every day? Hit the like and subscribe. Emergency video. Everybody, was going to talk about some things, some crypto news this evening. Was going to talk about a potential fall, and here we are. We're actually getting it. I wish we were live a little sooner. Would have looked like some geniuses here, but come on over. Hit the bell, hit the all notification. We come to you in emergencies. We come to you about the crypto news. We're going to talk lots about it this evening here. And why we're getting this fall, and I was just going to tell everybody, setting up for a video. I was setting this up. 1 hour for Ethereum. Excuse me. I was setting this up and telling people that we could get a little support here, coming all the way to the bottom of this red line at 1543. So I don't know how further we can go down now, but we did go from 1.07 all the way to 0.05. Pretty big move all of a sudden out of nowhere, so please be careful. I do believe there's some manipulation to the downside here as we are going to repeat and retouch coming in. Looking at this big fall, I want to get to the 4 really and break it down a little more as you can see what's going on in this chart. So currently getting a breakdown, and every time we get this big breakdown, what happens? We get this big V-shaped recovery. So I am looking for something similar in that matter. Expect these breakdowns to happen. Now, this is a 4 hourly. You can see what's going on in this one time. Let's see, we're only 2 hours roughly into this, and we got a lot to talk about. So this is pretty insane right now. Almost touching all the way down to 6.5% in a matter of seconds. Ethereum and Bitcoin finally broke that 23,000 support, which was very important. The 22.8 we talked much about. So we're going to have to go on and what that means for Bitcoin and how we did get a little bit of the dip here coming in. So good evening, Gary, to you. I was looking at the Bollinger Bands and was seeing that we were getting some tight action, looking for a breakout to come. And unfortunately, we just missed this breakout here to go live and explain it to you that it was happening as we were going. But it's okay. We're here. So we're here for you, the most important time. So we were looking to see if we could break above. If we did, 23,800 was a big price. If we broke above this pattern, we were going to put a long position in. And if we broke below here out of this symmetrical pattern here, this basically call this an ascending channel. We were going to find that. So looking at this 4 hourly right now, concerned, not really too worried about it. I do see the pattern, what is developing, and you may not see it until I tell you. But the left shoulder has developed, and if you do pay attention, definitely to mention, this is something we are going to be paying close attention to now. With the right shoulder coming in, so what we're going to have to pay close attention to on for the Bitcoin price is where we're going to go, when we're going to stop falling. Now, I was looking at the oscillator down below that I have here. Every time we've gone down here on the 4 hourly, it's been okay of a buy, but you see we skip a few here, so it's not a great indicator on the 4 hourly. I do look for the daily. The daily seems to be a good one. So the daily right here now getting a little bearish coming in. I do believe tomorrow coming in we can be a little more bullish here. As you can see, we're getting this big dip, and every time we get this big dip on the daily, you can see what happens. We get another bang to the downside, one more test, and then we get a nice jump to the upside. So this is part of the symmetrical pattern. I believe that it's happening. Find an inverted head somewhere down here. We could come all the way down. This is kind of scary, to 20,600 for Bitcoin. So don't be surprised. And good, what's up, Sean, to you? Yeah, we come on immediately. If we feel like this is necessary, we'll come on from the phone at the beach, in the water, swimming, whatever we need to do, right? I know that guy, Chris does that. He's funny as hell, that technical analysis guy. So pay attention to what is happening here, even on the daily. I see that occurring. I want to get to some of the crypto news as we are falling, though. Pay close attention how we're coming to 22.3, 1571. It's pretty wild. The prices are no joke here. So we're going to watch and see if we continue to bounce. There will be a good buying opportunity. We just want to know where, and we're hoping that this is the big buying opportunity right here. I'm going to make this a pinkish color, so we can see how important. We'll get one more opportunity to fall down through here, and you might want to buy the dip. So we're going to see what happens as we go further. Let's talk a little bit about, though, why I think we're going to go up from here and what I think this may occur, come in. So please be very careful. As you can see right here circled, we could repeat this. I want to get into the crypto news real quick. 6,000, and this is just 7 hours ago, so this is relatively to what is happening as well. And I guess breaking news, right? The guy Alex is convicted for murder and shooting of his wife and his son. Tune in next. Wall Street Pete talks about the best technical analysis. All right, so here we are, being silly this evening. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Very important. 6,585 ETH worth. 10 million was just burned. So very important to create the scarcity. As you know, part of the Ethereum upgrade, this was part of the reason what we wanted to do. So the important upgrade known as the EIP 1159. This Ethereum improvement proposal changed the fee model drastically, which is now what does that, creating the scarcity and making it more important. So hold on one second, excuse me. I just want to take a sip of this. There we go, much better. All right, so now, this is definitely some type of manipulation. As long as they don't fall or break through the 1 trillion, there is no catastrophe. There is nothing big deal that happened. But this is what's going on in the crypto space. This is why I think that we are going to go further in March. We're going to pump right from here, guys. I'll tell you right now. There's going to be a little bit of some lingering. People get scared. They know what to do. That's why you're all live right now watching this live. That's why we come live. Indonesia delays crypto stock exchange launch again, this time till June. So still not a great piece of news, but if you really put this into consideration, how about a beautiful city? Could it be a little bigger? Yes, but it will help. And I'm trying to explain to you they delayed the rollout for the stock exchange and how important it's going to be when they do start getting involved in crypto and more of the world starts trading crypto. Israel stock exchange now getting ready to start crypto trading. Not a huge market, but Israel, well, guess what? We are continuing to grow, ladies and gentlemen. This is big news. Another big news just happened very shortly today. Fidelity makes big bet on Bitcoin and crypto with dedicated platform. Now, I'm going to come to you next on why we are falling so heavily. Fidelity Digital Assets to spearhead the new platform. The new platform will be spearheaded by Fidelity Digital Assets, the firm specialized arm for managing digital assets. The move by Fidelity Investments represents a significant milestone in the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrency, according to Peter Brandt, and experienced analysis who drew attention to this development today. So another big news in the macro for the crypto space. Bitcoin miners also started to emerge from brutal crypto winter. And if you do know, we told you crypto winter was over, and we were pretty excited for that. So we're talking much about what's going on right now. And as you can see, the people are still gaining, as you can see, what was it? They gained 667 Bitcoin by just mining this February. I couldn't imagine how much money you could make doing that. So there's our news coming in at the last few hours. Very important, Bitcoin leverage ramps up as Bitcoin's margin long to short ratio hits a record of 2.5 billion high. So understand the leverage trading, the big up and down moves. This is most likely your main reason for the high volatility moves that are going to occur. So please get it. As you can see, we're coming down to retest. Going to get a great buy somewhere along here. As you can see on the 4 hourly, we're going to get a nice little buy here. Last time we got a nice 4 hourly buy was down here, and you can see it was a nice profit. So I am actually going to do this right now while we're on. This is insane. I'm going to dollar cost average in, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm live to you. It's very important to dollar cost average into this market. As you see, we can keep coming down. What are we going to do? We're going to put an order in to fill at 1546. If anybody wants to do this, this is not financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. I am doing this live if you want to see what I'm doing. 1546, you think I'm joking. That's exactly what I'm going to do here, putting in 1546. What you did alive at this time. Yeah, unfortunately, the notifications doesn't help. That's why it's important for you to hit the comment, the like button. We're putting a long position in for 1546, and you're not going to put all your money in because you're an idiot. If you do, you get liquidated. I'm doing about 25. I'm going to do 20 times leverage. I'm getting scared, all right? I'm a big pussy over this. You want to do about 10 times leverage. I'm doing 20 because I'm going to pay close attention. I'm going to put my sell stop orders. I'm putting this order in. It's a limit order to buy. And if you want to follow me with it, it's crazy to do, but this is my strategy only. 1546. And the next time Bitcoin may perhaps, and it does look like the way the momentum's going, we could. 1546 will trigger. And if we do come through, it's going to trigger that price. I'm going to buy some Ethereum currently on leverage. And I'm concerned because why? Because this could be a falling knife. The only thing that has me concerned, not concerned as much as we can buy down and get this oversold position. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for the oversold position, which could then bring me down to where I want to be on the trend of the last good buy. And the last great buy was here at 1400 level. You can see here, this was the buy signal we crossed over on this oscillator. And it's another circled spot. So what I'm looking to do now, if we're creating new higher lows here, we can get it somewhere around here. Excuse me, let me not show you. These are important things as we're going through with the news as well. Let me get it in there. This is what I do for a living, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much another hustle. But pay attention. It's very important. You buy the dip, pay on leverage, you pay off if you hit it right. Obviously, if you're wrong, you'll get liquidated. But what we're doing right now is paying attention, close attention. As you can see here, coming down. We want the rest of this to come down. As it may do, we'll get our hoop right there. We're expecting to be in the buy zone here. If we dip down further than the 1546 in that area, I will then have the rest of my margin or money to be able to buy back in on this dip and then re-enter on the leverage even by 25. Right now I'm doing 20. We may never get this price. That would suck, but I think we're going to. So we'll see what happens. We do know that there is going to be a good buy occurring, right? How many times do we have good buy occurrence? Well, this is when you know. When you're falling out of a trade, of a pattern that tells you, and I did this trade here before, what did they do? Well, it told me there was a short. When was this? This was February 9th, 2023 of this year. You can pay attention. Today is March 2nd, so we have it set up on the date. Oh, you can't even see me. It's hilarious. So used to having us on the screen, a lot of people don't care to see us, but here we are. And if you pay attention, breaking out of that pattern was very important. It was very telling. You can trade on leverage, you can make a lot of fucking money. And this is what I'm trying to explain to some people. So we're looking for this hoop. We're looking for when this is going to occur. If you see here right on the 4-hourly, I'm paying close attention to that. It's important for me. I do believe we're going to get some support. And we're continuing to come down. I'm excited for this. I want to get this long position in. I want to be able to share and brag with you. And hopefully you could brag with me that we killed this trade. So let's get into it. Make sure you hit refresh, right? Total market cap 1.03. So we will continue to fall. Everyone is shitting their pants. We are selling. Let's go. I wish I bought more. It's going to happen pretty soon for the month of March. Not all leverage is reckless, but they are kind of lying because it can be leverage reckless, anything above 7 times. And all about Sam's latest security threat. Finally, the last bit piece of news. Are you holding safe? And you may not have known, but this was just 2 seconds ago when I started reading the article. And there it is, proof. 2 seconds ago, March 3rd. Who brings this news to you? Wall Street Pete does right away. Is this bloodbath what you're buying? Absolutely, I'm buying this bloodbath. The Sandbox became the latest project to experience a security issue. Sand struggled to bounce back after interacting with the 2-day EMA. I want to say EMA. Isn't that crazy? The 2-day EMA due to low demand. So what's happening right now, just like everybody else, Sandbox is aware there was an unauthorized third party that had gained access to the computer of the employee. This enabled the third party access to a number of email addressees, to which it then sent an email falsely claiming to be the Sandbox. So if you are holding Sandbox, and if you do have these links, if you do have these names, right, you got to do the phishing and all that types of stuff. If they do find out and send you that, please be a little on top of your toes if you do hold that. So I'm always checking my P's and Q's. And as you can see, Sandbox is going to take a massive meltdown as currently right now, so is everything. So we'll see what happens. People are going to continue to sell off. People are going to short until they get liquidated, and then we're going to jump right back up. So please be careful on your Sandbox. Sandbox will be taking a big beat down on top of it by a little extra because of that. But it seems to be doing the same kind of moves. And if you can see what's happening, we're just getting a nice healthy pullback, guys. Don't freak the fuck out. Where do I think Sand is going to stop? Well, if I was to worry, or if I was to see and pay attention to what Sand could be doing, I'm going to have to say that the Sandbox is going to probably come back down to 57 cents. This is what I do. Not financial advice. This is gentleman twice as nice. Expect something similar to that. So we'll see what happens from here. But that is the sandbox. Speaking of what's going on, but there's a lot of FUD. So we could continue to get that up and down movement, get a little fake M pattern. Expect that to happen. We're not going to go straight down just yet. A lot of people are definitely shitting their pants, but let's be real. A lot of people are definitely getting long. We're not going to long this second. No, you'd be silly. I put a buy order in. I don't know if you heard about 10 minutes ago this video. I mean, this video is only 15 minutes. Now please, it's not financial advice. This is just a gentleman twice as nice. I'm coughing on my saliva that I was trying to swallow. You talk a lot, you'd be surprised. You're the only one talking. So here we are. I got a buy order in 1546 right now. So I'm going to look to long this at 1546. Become a subscriber. Chat with us today. It's not financial advice. It's my strategy only. But it's very important because I was watching this. I was getting a diamond. I said, oh, this is going to be a big move. And I honestly didn't know if it was to the up or down. My thought was down. But I said, oh, there's going to be a good move coming Friday. Well, maybe tomorrow this is what we're going to bounce off of. So right now, I'm not getting into it immediately, even though we are getting the 15. Is this the 15? Oh, it's a 4-minute bounce. We could be getting a nice buy jump here, but I can't get into something that is not occurring. And what I'll do is I'll jump down smaller and smaller. And as you can see what happens, here we go. 15-minute chart. Maybe that'll help you out a little bit. From the 15-minute, it's telling me that we're in the oversold zone. This is my oversold line on the trend. It only works in a trend, so please pay attention to that. This is the stochastic oscillator. And when I do get about to this further out, I pay attention. And when I do see, we're getting to about there. So if you look, we're coming in. Still did not get the crossover on the buy. It almost did. Still looking for it on the 15-minute chart. We're going to keep falling a little bit, so I'm not convinced just yet that we're done falling. So no, I would not put a long position in just now. And as you can see, the FOMO is real. And I'm not talking about the FOMO into the asset. I'm talking about the FOMO out. Everyone right now is sell. Shit my pants. I got to get out. I can't do this. And that is what definitely is happening. Now, could it be a good time to buy? This candle could be a good time to buy, but I would not say that we're going to go parabolically now. There is going to be a lot of freaking problems. A lot of people don't like this action. A lot of people get scared. So what will happen is the people who will buy, the smart and whales will buy. What will also happen is that they will also get out, make a quick leverage pull back to this upside, and then we'll create a bigger short. You understand? It'll make it worse because what they're doing is they're buying with you. Oh, let's buy. And then you're getting liquidated on your leverage position because you think it's time to buy and hold for a while, and you're excited to get all this massive move up. So right now, it does look beautiful, but I would not do that. What triggered everything is there's more people shorting than longing. And what happens is, right now, if I longed this position right here, so let me explain to you, Mr. Smith. Right now, 1624. I'm buying 16. We're talking about before this happened, right? We're talking about before this happened. Now, this is why you don't pull the gun or pull any triggers before it actually happens, right? This is the pattern I was looking at, the blue line and the white line. I was watching, and I said, okay, if we break up to the upside here and we break out, I put a long position in here. Right? If we break above this line, right about 1664, we're having trouble, as you can see up here. Now, we have rejected before, so you got to be careful. But my point is I was going to definitely be more excited to be long up here, or at least get ready to bounce off this line and put another short. Well, unfortunately, that happened right here. So technical analysis is what really happened. If you pay attention to this long position, and now this is a 4-hourly I was watching. If you watch the 4-hourly chart, and then if you see we have an ascending channel coming in, it's just a double bottom M pattern. And that's all it is. It's nothing that triggered it. It's just a signal. It's just a line. It's called technical analysis, and what it is it always works this way. Now what we're going to do is get a big bounce from here. We'll continue to go down a little bit. What's going to happen is people are going to FOMO and get scared. They're going to sell. They're going to sell their holdings. They're going to sell their leverage. They're going to sell everything, and it's going to cause a massive sell. And the problem is 23,022.8 was a massive support system for Bitcoin. So when you go back to Bitcoin, you got to really understand what we just did. So what we had here on this chart, and I explained to you in March, I hate when I do that. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. But if you pay attention to what this is now, and I can get rid of it, I expect this to really go green here, is that we're getting a high roller coaster ride. This is nothing scary, just people think it's scary more than what it is. High, up and down waves like a roller coaster, right, in the upward trajectory, until we stop creating new higher lows. Now if, and that's big if, and I don't think it's going to happen, If we somehow stop creating new higher lows and break below that price, we are in deep shit. So this is what we're looking to do. This is the draw the line in the sand to be bullish anymore. If we were to fall below here and more, let me see where we're at. I told you the 20,000 is a very important price, and we're bouncing off this. This is what I'm telling you. See this bounce right now? We're bouncing exactly off our last cup and handle where we flew and went off. So now, everything that I've just said, everything we went over, if you really pay attention to what I'm talking about now, magical, we're hitting the old resistance of the support. If we can touch 22,300 again, I'm not here, I'm sorry, what's this price? 22,000 exactly, pretty much. 22,080 bucks or so. This is exactly where we will bounce and get a big jump to the upside and continue to go for the weekend. But what I'm concerned about, if you pay close attention, every time we've gotten here, we've gotten a drastic fall. What am I talking about? I'm talking about 25,166 on this chart. Now, this is a 4-hourly, but if you pay attention, this is our problem. So we're going to keep having this issue until the 4-hourly chart can break above 25,166. Now, if you look at it from a big span stand of the daily, we're not really in bad shape. We have just a humongous cup and handle that we're in. Now, this is beautiful because I'm glad I did this. If you see from the two caps, from red to red circle, all we're doing is this. And guess what? It wouldn't surprise me if we go from either here or to the last right there, and it's called 21,500, and then we're off to the races. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Technical Analysis. This is Wall Street Pete. This is Sick Dough in Crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you need to hit the like, you need to subscribe, hit the bell, all notification, because, ladies and gentlemen, that 22,800 is going to come back for major resistance when we know it's time to go back to past the 25,166. So pay close attention to what we're doing now. Like I said, one thing my father did teach me, one of the very few things. Thanks for no notification, and this is this life story of Wall Street Pete's channel, why we have a hard time. We're looking for big moves here, Ethereum and Bitcoin. We're looking to come down and be able to get back into the dollar cost average on leverage. We already know. I put a fill order in to buy. Limit order, if you pay attention, for Ethereum, and it is 1545, so I don't hit the 1543 and miss it. So pay attention to the Ethereum, pay attention to very much of what's happening on the daily for this chart. As I did tell you, it seems like that is a major factor. Now, let's not go back all the way to the old times. I do miss the days where it's 67, 50,000, don't get me wrong. But what we have to do now is really just pay attention to the big picture. What people are not paying attention to is they see the bloodbath. Oh, shit. Crypto's over. Here comes 10K. Get that out of your mind. Pay attention and focus on the big picture. Big cup and handle. Beautiful retracement from the resistance that we're supposed to have. It's a cup and handle. How are we going to form a cup and then a handle? And this is a daily, guys, so this takes days to develop the pattern. It doesn't mean, oh, yeah, he said we're bullish, so tomorrow we're just going to go to the moon. No, it's a cup and handle. It's a reversal. Looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern, if you really ask me on the daily. And what do we talk about? We talk about this all the time. Guys, this is a really bullish pattern. We're very bullish. Look at all the news I just went over. Israel, Indonesia. All these countries are getting into Bitcoin to trade. It's insane. Was watching TV and didn't notice the dump. And that's why we come live, and that's why I hit the bell notification, because I'm not going to allow this to happen in Where's Wall Street Pete. We're going to be live. We're going to come live to you. We're going to talk about this. So if you pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, we just really keep focusing. And like I said, I do hope my order fills. My order filled, guys. Guys, my order filled. My order filled. Holy shit. So live, Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough in Crypto. A little bit on margin. The order filled. And as you can see, let's see if it can focus. Can it focus? This sucks. I wish it would focus so you could see what I got. Alright, well, it doesn't want to focus. The camera doesn't want to work. Maybe, that's why. I know why. Hold on. I got you guys. Hold up. Give me a second. Usually when I cover it like this, it focuses. Well, we're in the green right now. Our order filled at 1546. So that was the order we filled in. We're in the green. We'll see how long this lasts. It's a nice order to fill. We're going to go back to the chat here. And we're making sick dough at Crypto. We're up 7% right now. Like I said, doesn't mean we're going to stay there. You got to pay close attention to what is happening. I want to get to Ethereum and show everyone. I don't know how the order filled. How did the order fill? 1546, ladies and gentlemen, my order filled. We could come down and blow that price out of the water, so it doesn't mean jack shit. But here we go. Looks like we're getting a nice order filled here. We could get a nice bounce. Yes, I did finally long. My order hit. I didn't think it would. I do have money to fill up another order, but now we're 11% in the money, and I expect some big high volatile waves, ladies and gentlemen. So if you got to go to the 15-minute chart to see, do expect, next candle, 30 seconds. I kind of expect it to finish red. I really don't expect to finish green. But we'll see what happens here. I did hit my order. My order did fill, though. Here we are. Am I going to get liquidated? We'll find out. I won't allow it. I'll sell out or, take a small beat down if that's possible. The whole thing is to not get liquidated. It's to stay in the game. And I put a couple bucks in. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of people are going to sell out here. So I could be making a small mistake here getting long at this current time. But I don't think we're going to go lower than 1 trillion. And if we do, well, it would be time that we're going to have to watch out. So here we go. 15-minute chart, getting a new candle. Do we get the big bounce off the 1546 like I am expecting? This is going to be a big, big, big question. We're live right now, so it's very important to find out. What's going on, everyone? I'm so glad everyone's on right now. Gas going to drop to 265 next week. Okay, I like that information. That sounds pretty good. How's everyone doing tonight? Is everyone looking along this situation like me? Are you scared? Are you scared to long this? Is this something you don't want to do? Well, pay attention to what's happening. If you see already, we're building support. We're already looking strong. I'm not up a big percent, 7% in a long position, 8%. Now 9%. As you can see, we're getting green. So this is how you make sick dough in crypto. I'm not saying we're going to do great here. We have a lot to overcome. This is very exciting. We're almost there, though. This is the almost oversold zone. So I want people to understand this is what I pay close attention to. 15-minute chart. Looking to get a big bounce. I want to see what the 4-hourly is doing. There it is. Got the reversal on the 4-hour. No, I did that. So if you can see on the oversold, we're looking for it to be oversold, so it'll be a great buy. We would then come back to the upside. So this is something we're looking similar to have happened. Could continue to get some fall down here. So you got to be very careful, these leverage trades. What I plan on doing now, and I'm up 10%, 11% on my leverage trade right now, is I'm keeping money on the side because I'm not getting liquidated. There's no way I'm going to allow this to happen, So I get concerned about it. Up big on dot, short. Love this. Yeah. Well, be careful. Make sure you take your profits. I know exactly who you are, Rising Sun. I'm scared, but I need to accumulate more. So listen, there's 2 ways to trade, right? You can sit here and be scared trading leverage, which is most people what they do. I'm not going to lie. You trade leverage, guys? This shit is no joke. I like to watch the 15-minute. It gives me a lot of understanding. We're up, what am I putting at risk? I have a holding portfolio. I put up $100. I'm up 10% of my money. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. We're making $10 here. Can we go up and tick through here? This could be a big opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to sit here and hold this leverage trade for a little bit. We'll see how far it takes us. They're only 15 minutes right now. What would most likely happen is we would see major resistance at the 1600. I would most likely have no choice but to take some profits, but I don't want to. You know why? Because the last time we had this major fall, and I'm going to show you right now, and I want to get a couple people excited because this is where we could really be going. And these are the reasons why you get into crypto. 15-minute chart, never thought I'd show it and do something like this, but here we are. This is what we're doing as we're rallying. Up 15% on my leverage trade. This is exciting. I did this live for everyone. I was wondering if we were to talk about it and then be about it later, but it looks like we're going to be about it on live. So right now, turning 14% into $100, right? I wish I bought more. But this is what we're doing right now. So basically on that jump right there, where'd we go? We're looking at the 1546 to come through. And here we go. I'm going to get to the 4-hourly. I want to see if this really correlates into what I'm doing. We have way too many prices up here. Way too much shit. All right, it's time to start deleting and cleaning up. Looking a little more professional because I don't like what we have here. Too much shit. I apologize. Get rid of everything we can. We broke out of this pattern, right? Let's get rid of that. We understand the pattern's over. I'm going to clean this up for you. Hit the like and subscribe. Wall Street Pete, man, coming over to you live at the most important time. And as you can see right now, we are still up on the trade, 16% on our money. looking pretty strong right now. So we're cleaning this up. And as you can see, coming all the way through and down, now we're really starting to understand what the pattern is and where we're going. This is really exciting. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Would you look at that? Would you look at this? So what is happening? We're starting to establish this long trade here. Got to get rid of this shit. This is driving me nuts. I'm cleaning up. But guys, this is really cool what I'm doing. They said it will be down for 8 hours. Bet someone will be buying during then. What's good entry price for GALA? We can go over it. We can take a peek at it. I don't mind doing that. We got a lot of viewers on here, and this is what I appreciate. You come live, and I know you appreciate me. Looking to get this bounce here right up to 1546 is why I put that price. Guys, I got very lucky. I'm not going to kid you. I did not see live. Did anyone see this? I got to watch the live all over again. I got really fucking excited and said, oh, God, my order filled. And you know what? I wish I put 100% of it in because right now I'm up 20%. Well, this is what we do. I'll post the end results no matter what, whether it turns into a loss. If I turn it into a loss, that would be a really sad thing here, but won't allow that. But currently right now, as we're looking at this trade, looks like an epic trade could be occurring. We'll see what happens. There is always a fall that continues to come down. As you can see, we come up, and then we fall. So don't get greedy. As you can see what happened last time, I have it circled perfect. As you can see, last time we got the initial 1 hour fall, right? See how bad it went? But we did get a relief rally before we continued. So the people who are longing, what's going to happen is they're going to get liquidated and get fucked up. So I am not going to be one of those people. I am going to hold this. A lot of people I'm telling you, a lot of people got effed up on their holdings on their long. A lot of people closed some positions. But 20%, 21% up on our money right now, right? 1546 is when we bought right now live. We bought live, 1546 for you right now during this. You want to rewind and watch. This is how you make sick dough in crypto. I wanted to do 25 leverage. I got scared and went to only 20. This is coming from the guy who does 50, 60, 100 times leverage. Yeah, we've lost a lot of money doing that. So I guess when you learn, you don't do stupid shit like that. I would not recommend it. I really don't. I think it's really uneducated to go 20, 200 level. Unless you have $1 billion. But if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't need to trade anymore. So looking to get to about $1 billion and I'll be retired by then, right? But this is the goal. Wall Street Pete coming to you live. I do believe that we can get some nice momentum to the upside. Where do we think we're going to stop at? Well, I think I'm going to sell at somewhere probably about here. Right about this zone. So if you want to do that with me, it's completely up to you. But I'm going to sell out at 1570. I do believe that's what I'm going to do. I know it sounds fucking stupid. But definitely take some profits. I just don't want to be a victim of the double bottom end pattern. I really don't. I don't like this, guys. This is something I don't want to be a part of. They are the worst, and it could be a falling knife. And sometimes you do have to buy the dip, but you do have to buy also and pay attention to the pattern. So right now, looking for something to be a very, very big buy zone, right? We're looking for this to be a big buy zone in this pattern. If we break the 1546, guys, I really don't know what else we're going to do. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. So right now, currently, as I'm breaking this down for you, I'm trying to clean up the chart. I want to get into the daily. I want to get into other zones. This is a long video, guys. No sound. Think my mic is off. Yeah, it's definitely you. We got the sound rocking and rolling. Mic is working for me. Yeah, no doubt. We're good. So look at this on the daily right now. Ooh, look at this, how it's coming out. All right, I like this. So we got the big cup in handle. Like I said, we were looking pretty good. But what is happening, we have to continue to create these new higher lows. So what happened is that as long as the dip falls down and through, and as you can see, this is about where we got that reversal. So let's see where we're going. A lot of times you'll see how ugly this looks, right? That ugly cup kind of handle, but then it goes through. It's kind of like a double M reversal. See how it was supposed to be a double bottom M? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the M to break. Once the M breaks, we're gone. We're gone. So right now what we're doing on the daily is getting an M, and I will not stay in this trade long. I already see it. I will not stay in this trade long. We're going to come up and build support probably to the 1570, and I'm out. The reason being is this is such a high volatile wave. We'll be lucky if we get to 1570. So we'll see what happens right now. I am up currently right now on my trade 20.5%. It's not a big deal. If we were trading thousands and millions, it would be something to really talk about. But, slow and steady wins the race, right? We're trying to get there. So currently right now, I do have a leverage position where you're like 2-3 times and just buying accumulating dips, and we're definitely in the long. But this is like a 200 times leverage. You can trade up 200 times in leverage, so it's really no joke here. But pay close attention to what we're doing right now. So I'm just really cycling through. This is kind of boring part of this picture. Boring part. my friend's father used to say picture for every movie. That was a beautiful picture. That made me feel really old just saying that right now. So watching the show, got sound now. I'm glad you got the sound back. But we're going to pay attention to what is happening right now. 1562 currently is becoming an issue right here as we're starting to break the old resistance level that we had before. Like I said, though, I am looking to see right here 1570. I got to get the hell out of here. 1570, I'll get out and we'll probably have a huge tidal wave back. And if we don't, just be careful, because what will probably happen, we could do something similar to this. So I'm looking to buy back probably around that price. So guys, if you want to do this, please be careful. I'm going to end the video. I'm going to talk about GALA, one quick bid for someone. But this is called a double bottom M pattern. And this would 100% complete the pattern of what we're in. So very, very close. Pay very close attention. Selling out at the 1571. Probably sell it at the 1570. As soon as it gets there, I'm just going to hit it. I have a sell button to get me out. We're going to make a couple bucks in this trade. I'm very happy. But please be very careful, because like I said, this zone right here, looks like we're going to get this double bottom M pattern that's going to continue. We're going to get a fake rally to the upside right here. This will be called a dead cat bounce. You'll see how that forms. Looks like we're going to come up. A lot of people are going to long this. Then what's going to happen is we're going to get another problem where it just continues to go. And then finally, I do think, and wow, I don't know why it's coming to my brain, but finally I do think, looking at this chart, looking at this pattern, you're going to think I'm fucking nuts. And if this happens, we're going to throw a party because of how good our TA is. It'll just be another day, right? It'll be another day for most of you people who follow us. What color should we do it? Let's do a pink, right? So we know that stands out. Something. That's probably the buyback right there. And what is that? That's a higher low, new higher low. As long as the price continues to create a higher price than the previous low, we'll continue to be bullish there. So it's not much, but if you pay attention to the downspout, it will continue to come down. We could be going down now. We could be coming through. But I'll tell you right now, I do think there's a double bottom M that will finish. This is the pattern zone. This is probably the bottom. We could come back up, buy a little more, and then continue to go. So please be careful. The bottom dip right here is 1508. There could be another one that comes through. We'll find out. I really don't think we're going to head there. If we do, though, there is always a possibility. Please be very careful. I used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. My name is Wall Street Pete Crypto in crypto. And if you're new to crypto, you're going to find out really fast that this is a very high volatile market. All the way from 1.07 when I started the video, all the way down now to 1.02. I don't believe that these big whales and everyone is going to allow this market to go down to the 1 trillion below that. So please pay close attention to that as we continue to proceed and give you updates on the crypto price. Once 22,800 failed, unfortunately, there is a lot of people that are going to get burnt. So we're looking to see if we can continue to get this bounce here. This would create a new higher low as well for the Bitcoin price versus the Ethereum way. I did say something about GALA, didn't I? It's the bottom until the next bottom. That is a funny saying. I do like that saying, actually. It's funny as hell, but it's very true. It is the bottom until the next bottom, right? But you do got to pay attention. TA does help you, so that's why we do come live and show you. As long as we keep these wheels moving and rolling, we'll be in pretty good shape, Billy Joelin. So let's get it going. Hit the like and subscribe if you've yet to do so. We're looking to create these new higher lows as we continue to do so. Please pay close attention, because once they are over, that is when the ride is usually over. So we're going to stay focused and pay close attention to this right now. Continue to get a nice little relief to the upside and see if we can. If we do break, and this is if it does happen, so please understand this is just an if. If we do break above and do come and retest that 22,800 price, if we start massively breaking above that, that is going to be what we have called an upward W on the daily, and we usually call that a money maker, buddy shaker, and that's what I'm talking about. So we're looking for the double bottom here. We're looking for the double bottom buy signal. So if you do see the double bottom buy signal, this is Bitcoin now. Please pay close attention. We're on here for a long time for a purpose. We don't sit here and break this stuff down for a long time just because we like to talk. This is very important stuff right now. If we do, and you do pay attention to the zones of everything I'm teaching here, that's usually when we blast off. And you want to see, for example, what I'm talking about. This is exactly what are you talking about. Forget about it. This is what we're talking about. Pay close attention, guys, from the Wall Street guy himself. All right, so this is what we're looking to do. So we could keep coming down. Now, if you pay attention, 21,817. I don't know. I see it. Could happen. So pay close attention. I hope it doesn't. I'm looking to see if we can bounce off here and have a nice upward W. So pay close attention to the signs and the signals. We're looking for that. Right now, currently on the daily, we are showing a little bearish divergence. 4 hourly, though. 4 hourly. Looking to maybe test down just one more tad bit time. It's going to scare a few people, but then I expect a big, massive blow to the upside. These are opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, opportunity. Opportunity. Once again, well, where is the next opportunity? Well, we're finding it right now. So pay close attention. The only way we're going to be in deep shit is if we come through and break past there. So 20,600, that's where I start getting concerned. Please pay close attention to that. If we fall below for Bitcoin, 20,600, there is a major problem. Alert. So alert, Bitcoin, BTC needs to stay above this price. So please keep that in thought. If you're shorting, if you're longing, that is something that must happen. So we must get a bounce. We must find something to stay healthy. If you can see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, let's really break it down into some ideas here of what is happening. Let's see if I can do it. This is beautiful. Here we go. Perfect example. 4 hourly. Now look at this, guys. This is a perfect example of new creating higher lows and keeping that same sentiment, that same kind of thing going. I'm just going to clone it because it just looks so nice. The color was effing up. And if you can see, we still have this ascending channel. Now we are getting a liquidity grab. As you can see here, we got a liquidity grab here last time. So you do have to pay close attention. But if you see here, we do still keep it in the ascending channel, even on the 4 hourly. So pay attention to that for Bitcoin. If we get the support level up here and hold and finish, 1 hour and 44 minutes, that's pretty vital. So let's see what happens. We got an hour and 44 minutes. If we can finish to stay above that price, I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, if we can stay above that price, it's going to be very important to build some type of support. So I'm going to see that right there. I really want to talk about, oh, don't do that. I hate when I do that. I really want to talk about that price, because that price seems to be more important than any of them. 22,400. So I really want to see 22,400. If we start breaking below this price, then there's going to be just a fall that we can just not stop. So I just wanted to give everyone a long update. I'm sorry it took 42 minutes. This is one of the longest videos we've had in a very, very long time. But if you do see what could be happening next and some of the places where I see where Bitcoin really can take us, and this is kind of exciting, guys. Look what's happening. Remember the 26,500 I spoke to you guys about? This is what's coming. This is what's coming, guys. Get excited. Get ready. We don't just keep buying the dip and then having a sip. I mean, really, in reality, guys, this is about where we're going. So tune in for the next video, because the next video is going to be epic. We're going to say I told you so. We're going to do a lot of things. I do believe that this is pretty much the pattern. This is pretty much the method and diagram of what Bitcoin will or can look like. So we'll keep this with a grain of salt right now. Very important to get a big bounce coming in this morning. There should be aftershock effects, but you never know. Every single time we've got a dramatic fall to the downside, we got some consolidation coil up. I want to wake up tomorrow. I want to see that the 4 hourly, we had a couple 4 hourlies, right? We sleep only hopefully 8 hours or less. Let's get a couple candles here now. Building support at this bottom zone here. It's very important. So if Bitcoin is going to hold the 20,600 and build some support, we will be okay. If we can finish the 4 hourly above the 22.4, we'll be even better shape. Anybody want to talk about something? I said we'd go over GALA. I don't know if the gentleman is still here, and I do apologize. We just get a little crazy. A single guy's still here. March Madness with Pete and his technical analysis. Oh, I love March Madness. I love it. It's the only time I watch it. It's the only time I care. And let me tell you, the shit I predict who's going to win is effed up, because I usually get close to winning or I win it. So, yeah, it's funny you say that. Single guy, you want to talk about some GALA. GALA. Where are you? It's probably all the way on the bottom. I haven't looked at GALA gaming in a long time. GALA. I'm sorry, I wanted to get it to you. Most likely the buy for GALA is already gone, but you know how that works. There's always an after effect when Bitcoin. I don't know where the hell GALA gaming went. That's interesting. All right, we're not going to keep doing this. Oh, that's fun. So what happens when you move the things too much? What's going on? Roll Tide, baby. Oh, he's still here. It's awesome. I'm glad we're doing it then. I have it on there for the United States dollar for Coinbase, but I can't find it, so I'm not going to sit there and scroll through 100 fucking cryptos. So here we are right now, GALA game, and obviously it's going to look very similar to what the rest of the crypto market's doing. You missed at the bottom. I probably did. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you telling me. Now I see what the hell you're saying. So looking for GALA Gaming right now. 100% I see the bottom. 1,000% I see the bottom. It's right here, guys. It's pretty clear to see. GALA Gaming's not going to stop falling probably till you get right to that price. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. We already know this. Just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor, but 0.032 cents, almost 0.33. So 3 1/3 of a cent pretty much is what you're going to look to find. If I was buying GALA Gaming's dip, that's where I would probably buy. And at least start buying, right? What we're going to talk about is you can see the beautiful cup and handle, right? As soon as you get the beautiful cup and handle signal, it's like, goodbye. This is why technical analysis is amazing. Could you imagine me telling you, and I know I probably fucking said it, cup and handle, okay, goodbye, and then you just long it. That's what I do. There's many different patterns. They all just don't work that way. If they did, everyone would be doing it. But this is what we're talking about. So the 0.33 for GALA Gaming, most likely an excellent buy. That's something I would look to get into. Currently getting support right now at this old support level, but we're probably going to break through since we already did touch down below on the liquidity grab. So like I said, FOMO is real. People will continue to sell and get scared of what's happening. The bottom of this dip, well, this is a falling wedge anyway. So for the falling wedge for GALA Game, we're just doing a special for a special follower of mine. And if you want to pay attention to what is happening with us, you can get TradingView. It is free. This is what we usually do. Man, it's annoying. Let me see if I can do that. Can that work? All right. So what I'm trying to find out now is where the bottom is. This is obviously support here. But look at this. Look how the bottom of the wedge just looks so beautiful. As you can see coming in, this is usually what happens. We're not touching the whole bottom of it. So we could continue to come down and then get through. So that's something what I'm looking to do. If I were to get into GALA Gaming, would be my strategy. This is where it'd be heading. So I'll leave it here. We'll see what happens. We'll pay attention tomorrow morning. We come to you live usually every day. Tomorrow we'll be busy. We've been busy the past few days, so it has been hard to come to live every day as we have been on a nice streak. So pay attention, buy the dip, have a sip. Wall Street Pete, something I would definitely pay close attention to would be a GALA Gaming. I do like it very much. Big fan of it. And currently right now, 27% up on our money, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to get back to this trade that I'm in because I'm going to fuck up. See, this is what happens even on a trade in real life, guys. I'm looking at my phone. I'm up all this money, and we're not paying attention. We're hitting the prices that I'm supposed to be selling at. Oh, shit. All right, well, here it is, guys. I'm selling at the price like I said I would. 30% gain. This is what we do. We made some money, did it live. I sold. Guess what's going to happen? The price is going to start falling down a little bit. If it doesn't, guess what? It's okay. I made my money. Now, what happens is we're going to look for something like this to happen. But I do like what's going on here. I do expect a little bit of some resistance up here. I'm going to beat the whales. I just sold out. I don't want to miss the opportunity. I don't want the resistance candle to come in and really rip my ass. Maybe I should do a video on leverage trading, some tips, how I lost and how I don't lose anymore. Is some things like this. Now, if this happens and I don't touch and go through, I'm going to be pissed because what's going to happen is we're going to get another red candle. It's going to come right down and through. 37 minutes and 54 seconds. This green candle will have a new one. I don't think it's going to be green. And if it is, it'll take us to about 1582, all the way up to about 1600, and then come right back down the way it's just going. So we got to be close. We got to pay close attention to what is happening in this market. Don't get greedy, guys. 25 times leverage, 20 leverage on a couple hundred, even $1,000 will get you some good money there. So we're making a few bucks. I just closed on a 30% long. We could have sat here and waited for days, but I got to go to sleep. I'm tired, guys. 9:30, been up since 4:30 this morning. The early bird gets the worm. Look at this trade. I will now, before I go to bed, I'm going to look at another trade, see something I can long in on a smaller leverage. I don't want to stress out 25 times leverage. I want to be able to go to bed. I want to be able to wake up and say, ooh, that trade just worked out nice. So some of the things I do, Jasmy. As you say, Jasmy? I did hear a Jasmy, right? Jasmy bottom in. Let's check it out. So Jasmy right now, like I said, I'm not comfortable. Do you see how much of a shit pump this is? Guys, you gotta be concerned. After what we just went through, I expect a massive bounce to the upside. Massive. And you know what? That's not confirming to me just by the looks of that's not ready. So please pay close attention. What we're in the phase of is a fall like this. This is the phase that we're in. And I want to really zoom in and show you what we're doing right now. This is the phase. People want to buy? No, you don't want to buy right now. Not if you want to buy the bottom, you're not going to buy right now. See the phase we're in on this hourly? See the pump that we're getting? That's where we're at. What happened? Well, if you paid attention, what happened is we went down like another 8%. Most of you get liquidated on high leverage at that point in time. You get very excited you'll buy this. Well, guess what? As you paid attention, the first hourly candle had never stopped going down. We always usually get another candle to the downside. So please pay close attention to the patterns and common sense of trading. This is the second candle. Don't tell me that in 35 minutes this candle's going to finish green, because if it does, now you got my attention. But I don't think that will happen. As you can see right now, currently, on this oscillator that I love very much, is telling me that I'm going to have to sell because we're about to fall. Now, if I want to short this on the green side while this candle's green, you can. I don't have time right now. I'm very tired. You imagine me saying I don't have time to make fucking money? This is nuts. I don't. I'm exhausted. I'm very tired. I haven't come with a live in couple days. I seen this fall happening. I was preparing for a live. We had to come live. This is what we do. Hit the like, subscribe. I do appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night. Like I said, please be very careful. I'm analyzing Jasmy as we're sitting here. I'm following around. I've been giving some good TA for some people for the other ones. Why not give good TA for this? Looking at the hourly, that's not really going to tell me what's going to happen. But let's see what's going on. Currently, right now, this oscillator is a little bullish. Of course, the rest of the crypto market is bullish after that big fall. For the short term, but what I do see right now is these double bottom M's. They're very scary. So we're looking to get the double bottom M stoppage. Once these double bottom M's are done, that's when I know it'll be a good time to buy. So looking at the 4 hourly, ladies and gentlemen, I will continue to fall. If you've noticed, there's a 49. There's a 49 price. This is obviously the last draw the line in the sand for Jasmy. I would definitely long this pretty good here. This would be but I may not touch. That's the problem. We may not touch this price. What price may we touch? What price do I expect to touch? Well, this is the price that I would put a long position in for Jasmy. Just me. Please do not take this as financial advice. I don't need you to getting hurt. Once again, this is what sucks when you have too many things up here. Here we are. Where are they? I'm looking for the indicator to go. I'll just do this one. I didn't want to have too many lines up. But looking at this right now, if you pay close, very close attention and break it down, there's 100 lines. I know it's hard. The last time that we found ourselves spending some good time at support was this zone. So before I can really count 4,500 out, which would be, the 4.5 area, I'm going to have to pay close attention to that. So the 500 level is pretty much what we're looking to do. So half a cent would be something similar to where we're looking to maintain support here for Jasmy. So we did Jasmy, we did GALA. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the stuff and talk and think at the same time. That's about where we're going to go, I think. I think that's where we could pretty much long it if we can find that opportunity to happen. So look at the double bottom M's, how they do occur and come in. I'll leave this here for the chart and for the diagram obviously for proof for future videos to say, hey, I'm an asshole, I told you so. I hate when people do that, right? But this is what we're looking at. So we're looking at 2 zones. Pay close attention. This is the old zone here. And I would draw the line in the sand. As I already told you before, wow, I did this in the last video, guys. This is no joke. I said there was an opportunity that we could possibly come here. That was like the last video we did. So someone said, hey, Jasmy, and actually there it is. So watch the video. 2 days ago, I said that in this green price here, I said there was a price here I was worried about that could hit. And there we are. It's coming down. Guys, very high volatile waves. Look at this. Look at this big volatile wave. We're going to get ready to go now. An hour video. I haven't done that in forever. But this is what happens, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about upward W's and how they form and how it happens. It never goes straight up. It's usually in high volatile waves. It's nuts. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in Crypto, a gentleman who used to work on this crazy NYMEX exchange. Notice there's no doors. Notice people screaming and yelling, trading, doing signals. I miss this place. It's now the Van Gogh Museum off Vesey Street, off Wall Street, really. Right across from the Hudson River. If you ever want to come visit it and check it out, it's a beautiful place. I miss it so much. But please, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know what you thought about Let me know what you thought about the video. Did it help you out? We're going to analyze a little bit of it in the morning. We are going to do a video. We're a morning show, so if anybody is new to the crypto channel, every morning we do a video during the weekdays. And now Sunday only, we come to you live. 7 o'clock Eastern Time is the second time we're doing it. Every Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Wall Street Pete comes to you. The daily, the weekly is closing at the same time. The forwardly, the daily, and the weekly all have a closing candle at that time. We're going to break down your asset. You comment live, you hit the bell all notification, and we break it down, and I tell you what I think is going to happen, and that's basically what happens. So, gentleman used to work on New York for almost a decade. He's now sitting in his room in his office, starting his own little business here, and hope you appreciate these lives. Hope you appreciate the updates. This was a long video. I did not expect to even do a video as much as a short one, really. That's about it. So take care, everyone. I love you all. Peace in and peace out. Have a great day, and I do hope this helped you out very much. Until the next video, my friends, take care. We're gonna have a good day. La-di-da-da. Yeah.